Hi, my name's Cora Robinson. I'm a Paducah local in my second semester at WKCTC. And I'm here to tell you a little bit about my college plans and how they changed and all that. So, has anybody ever had a plan that you've just had for so long that you just felt like that's what you had to do? You were going to go with that. It's what you'd been preparing towards and working towards for so long that you didn't consider anything else, because I have. So let me start with some facts about myself. I'm an overthinker routinely. I overthink everything. I'm not very competitive. My guilty pleasure is watching like cyst and pimple popping videos on Instagram, and I'm a fairly decent artist. So most people are probably like, those have nothing in common at all, and they don't, but we'll get there. So throughout all of high school, I knew I was artistic, I knew I was creative, so I was like, well, that's what we'll do. I'll work towards a career in that. So eventually I settled on interior design, and I worked towards that all throughout high school. I studied as much as I could in art. I took all the AP classes I could to get scholarships and, money covered on art school since it was so expensive. And I was just dead set on that until about the summer of my senior year, about halfway through going into college. I just freaked out. I didn't feel like I could move away. I didn't feel like I could do art. I wasn't ready to be competitive with it because it's a very competitive field. A lot of people don't know that art and design school is really fast-paced and really competitive. It can get pretty cutthroat, and that's just not me as a person. So after my whole big panic attack, I withdrew from UK, where I'd been accepted, and I had to repick. What was I going to do now? And I just kind of stayed stagnant and I don't know yet, until my mom suggested to me, well, what about dermatology? You like dermatology videos. Why don't you do that? And I didn't think that I could do that because I was good at art and I was creative. So I couldn't be good at math and science too. That just didn't make sense. I had studied art for so long that I was like, well, I don't know anything about science. But eventually I kind of came around. I was like, well, maybe, let's try it. Who knows? Take a shot in the dark. And I enrolled at WKCTC to get my associates in science. And I was taking my first semester chemistry and psychology, and those were my only two sciencey classes. And I actually did super, super well in them. Kind of surprised me that it came so easily to me. And I just kind of figured, well, maybe if I can work at this, I can do it. So here we are, second semester, going just about as well. And I'm doing fine, and I'm completely comfortable settling on being a dermatologist. And I don't know, maybe if everybody else kind of stepped outside what they're used to doing, they would realize that what you're good at and what you want to do aren't necessarily the same thing. Because I'm good at art, I like doing art, I'm creative, it's my talent. But it's not really what I want to spend my life doing. So I don't know. Think on that. That's me. That's my introduction. Thanks.